You want Sting?
Well, you're not going to get him.
That was awful, but yes. Sting officially retired at the Hall of Fame ceremony on Saturday before WrestleMania 32. I love Sting. Seemed like a good guy. Everyone, nothing but good things to say about the man, Steve Borden.
Borden Stevenson.
Borden Stevenson in TNA. You know, he was the last big, huge icon that never wrestled in WWE. He came and had like 3 or 4 matches.
Did he really?
3 matches, just about. He had the one against Triple H WrestleMania, which was a fucking shit show, overbooked piece of crap garbage match that he lost a year ago. Before that, he had a tag team match that he actually won, and then he had this match against Seth Rollins for the title, which seemed like a good match before almost, broke his freaking neck from getting powerbombed onto the turnbuckle twice. But he finished the match. He had, paralysis for a short time, ended up finishing the match, getting through it. And there was rumors about him needing surgery, whether or not he got it. Then, strangely, the week of WrestleMania, though, he said, I feel good, I'm back in the gym, and maybe I can have one more match that I want to. Which is why it's shocking that he announced it like that. I'm not sure why he'd do that, why he would say that to a few different sources. Maybe he wanted to swerve everyone, or maybe he will come back at one point and wrestle one more match. I just think he's got to come face-to-face with The Undertaker at some point. I'm not saying they got to have a real match, but do something together. Because that's the one thing, that's the only reason to get him into the WWE in the first place.
I mean, you got...
That's the only reason he wanted to be there. He said it himself, I want to face The Undertaker.
He had the guy who had never done anything but WCW against the guy who had never done anything... Well more or less. He had the WCW guy, and
icon versus the other icon.
Yes.
Have been around forever, yes. I mean, they both had the same character, supernatural, mysterious.
Right.
It writes itself. It would have been huge if they'd done that last year. Hell, looking back, they should have done it last year.
Yes. I mean, you and I even said that neither of those guys were getting any younger, and they needed to do that match quicker, sooner than later.
It's probably it might go down as the biggest regret of ever in wrestling.
Yeah.
Of all the potential matchups that you could have had and never had. But then again, like I said, maybe he'll come back for one more. I'm trying to be selfish. If he's really that hurt, I'm just going by off his comments saying that he felt fine. So I don't know.
Right.
I was in my heart of heart. I was thinking, well, maybe he's just saying that to swerve everyone and then show up WrestleMania. But then when he came out in his suit on the stage, whenever every WrestleMania they announced all the Hall of Fame inductees, I was like, oh shit, he's really not gonna then.
Yeah.
Unless he changes really quickly, puts on his makeup, and comes out. So Steve Borden, Sting, good guy. Probably still could have went another year and may do a few more matches and end up with Undertaker. Maybe he still will next year. I'm gonna hold out for that. It's the only match I probably want to see ever again.
I don't care if it's full of fake punches and a big boot or two. Just
I don't
give
care.
me something.
I don't care if they come in the ring and do fake Hadoukens and do like the scene from Big Trouble in Little China with the magic coming towards each other. Which, if you've seen the movie, you know what I was talking about, Ian. But anyway, so Sting, whatever you decide to do, I'm with you. It's just another unfortunate injury ending a career in his late 50s instead of Daniel Bryan being in his mid 30s, though, at least.
Right.
Which is souring me on wrestling in general.